What's up? I'm Paul.
And I'm Alan.
We're from Guitar World, and welcome to another episode of Cooking with Sound. Welcome to Cooking with Sound, and today we're going to be checking out some picks from Bog Street. Now, if you never heard of Bog Street, they are a new company, and I love new companies that are innovating and doing something different. And if I'm correct, the genesis of Bog Street started as a Kickstarter campaign from Paul Holcomb, is the name of the owner of the company. And he started with this three-sided ergonomic guitar pick, which I have over here. Then there's two sort of flavors. Oh my God, sorry for the puns. But we have one for rhythm and one for lead. So this is sort of an interesting design. It's like I said, a three-sided ergonomic pick with three different thicknesses. So this video, of course, will be sort of our first impression of these picks. So we just got these, and so we're going to dig in and check them out. So you can see it's a much larger pick than your standard pick. And what's interesting, the first thing you notice, of course, is the hole in the middle of the pick, and then sort of these raised indentations on the three corners of the pick, which I believe is for your thumb, and then you basically put your index finger on the bottom edge of the pick. There are three different thicknesses to the pick, and each has its own bit of character. So the first edge over here is a 0.73 millimeter tip, and then if we move it over to the frog, over here, well, I guess that is the mascot, the Bog Street frog, we have a 0.96 millimeter tip. It almost looks like it has a little bit of beveling to it. And then finally, we have the thickest one, which is a 1.5 millimeter. And this is definitely closer to what I would say a Jazz 3 type of pick. And you can definitely see it's more pointier and beveled and, not as rounded out as the other two. I have to admit, it kind of feels rather interesting. And then,
oh,
yeah, and it comes in that sort of almost like see-through material.
Very comfortable.
Yeah. Then there's also this rhythm pick over here. It's from the three-sided ergonomic guitar pick. I'll open that up really quick here too. And then, let's see. I love the packaging, by the way. It's a really nifty packaging, as you can see.
There's the mascot.
Yeah. And so let me hand this over to Alan. And so now the rhythm three-sided ergonomic pick has a smaller thicknesses. So right there's one side that is a 0.45 millimeter side. The next one is the 0.70 millimeter side. And finally, the thickest part of the pick is 0.80 millimeters on this. So this certainly is definitely for the strummers and guys who need better control of their pick. And it's really an innovative design.
It seems like it's many picks in one.
Many picks in one. That's the way to put it. So let's try it out. I'll try out first really quick this the rhythm pick. I mean, again, it's pretty straightforward. I'll just take it through each of the. Let's start with the smallest millimeter over here. I'll work my way up to the next one, and then finally the thickest millimeter. And it really depends on your playing style. Let's keep this mostly on a clean setting. So you definitely heard that sort of percussive raspiness to it.
Yeah, crispy.
Let's move on to the next one. So definitely seems to have a lot more of oomph, right? A little bit of a...
It's even more crispy than the last,
yeah.
I thought.
And then let's go to the heaviest thickness here. The first thing I notice is that I feel that is a firmer sound on the heaviest thickness with this. And then the others are a little more strummier. But I will say the one thing I do notice is that Wow, it's just, this pick ain't going anywhere out of my hand. It really feels like locked into my playing, or locked into my right hand. Let's try out the lead pick, which you have. I'm gonna hand it over to Alan over here, who's gonna try out the 73 millimeter side, which is the open circle.
Digs into the string nicely.
Very nice.
I like it. Like you said, the grip is such that you're not losing this.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going anywhere. There's a hole in the middle that you can feel your finger through it.
Yeah, it's cool.
And also there's grips that
that kind of secure your thumb.
Yeah, my thumb is like, so there's like a 2-part grip system almost.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Now let's try the middle side with the frog, which is the second thickness.
So this
That's the 96 millimeter.
in between. Yeah, I feel like that is better for chords.
And then let's hit the last but not least, the 1.5 millimeter, which is the sharpest tip, which I probably recommend for shredding and for fast picking.
Yeah, that was nice. This gives you the mass of a pick that's thicker, while still giving you kind of a thinner point of contact.
Yeah.
Which is, I prefer that. So I'm a fan of this, actually.
Yeah. I think the indentations right here on the thumb really kind of secure your finger, your thumb to this pick.
The thumb grip here is really nice.
Yeah. So if you don't mind the extra mass, like at least my initial impression is that this is a really good pick. Bog Street has listened to a lot of the people who have been using these picks, and we're wanting more of, say, the same idea, but in a more traditional design. So with that, stay tuned. They do not disappoint here. They came out with their Axe series guitar picks. So now this is for the players who want a more traditional type of pick. And over here, what we have here are three different varieties of this pick. You have the purple, the red, and the orange. So now you can see, now it's a smaller mass. Same idea, it's sort of a recessed hole in the middle. So now you still get that point of contact, and but now it's more, feels, I hate to use the same word as the other pick, but it feels almost ergonomic now with this smaller size. But let me talk about that really quick. So as I said, it comes in three different varieties. So this is the first one, which is the Axe Blade. So the reds are called the Axe Blade.
Okay.
And then moving over to the orange one, they're called the Axe Cut. And then finally, we have the Battle Axe. Now, while they may look like just three different color of picks, there is more detailed than that. So let's start with the red one, and I'm going to hand it over to Alan so he can kind of show you. The two sides of the pick are beveled, which are 2 millimeter, and then the last side is a flat tip. That's a 0.6 millimeter flex tip. And the red one seems to have, I think, maybe a softer flex to it. And then moving over to the orange one, same idea. This one has a 2 millimeter beveled edge, and then the last one is a flex tip as well, like a medium flex to it. You'll notice, very importantly, that the red pick is just a hair smaller. So if you like your picks with less mass, then definitely go for the Axe Blade. And if you like a little more contact area, then the axe cut seems to be the way to go on these two picks. But again, an ingenious design in the sense that now you have 2 points, 2 beveled edges, 2mm stick, and then more of that softer flex tip. So it's almost like you're getting a rhythm and lead pick in one. And last but not least, the battle axe. I feel this is definitely for the shredders and the metal players. This one is a 2mm bevel tip all the way around. So you can see, yeah.
It's all the same.
It's all the same. And so it's definitely, more of like a shreddier pick, and it's got that really sharp contact area right there. So that's kind of cool. I did a little bit of just checking them out, and some people had mentioned things that like it's so weird to say that you can feel your bottom of your flesh on this. And after playing these, I find it doesn't bother me at all. Sort of like actually I feel like I'm more in control. Like I really don't. It's like I don't feel it. I know it's there, but it's maybe my finger's dead. I don't know.
I think it's helpful.
Yeah. So give it a whirl. Let's see what you think.
Yeah, so
you like the pick slides.
Yeah, well, for a proper pick slide, sometimes you want a thinner to get in the grooves of the string.
I have to say it sounded pretty wicked. Just there. You kind of nailed that pick slide.
Oh, well, we're cooking with Bog Street here.
That's right. That's right. Bog Street, you got a good pick slide pick right here.
There we go. Yeah, so the thicker side is definitely my preference for digging in, especially on the lower strings.
You know what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna give it a quick whirl here, like just more of a feel thing. So I just want to see what this thing sounds like. I'll start with the red as well. And let's just start with the flat tip. And then let's flip it over here. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, let's see maybe because if I switch over to orange, maybe it'll sound different. Let's see what happens. I don't know. There's something, it feels weird that this almost feels more substantial because of maybe the extra mass. I'm having more fun with the orange than say the red, but that's just a personal thing. And then finally, let's just really get down here with the purple. 2mm beveled triple threat. Yeah, this is the one.
Yeah, I could tell. You were getting into that
I just feel, you know what it is? I think it's because of the uniformity of having 3 beveled edges. And just, I seem to get a lot of control. And I have to say, like, I am digging the hole in the middle.
Me too.
So this is something different.
You might want to write a song where the verse is one side and the chorus is another side.
It takes a little bit of maneuvering to kind of rotate that pick. Because first of all, you're so firmly gripped on the one edge, and then when you're trying to switch over, you really got to readjust quickly because it's locked in.
Yeah. So this is the way that I'm holding it, and then you go like that, and then
you're in.
You're in.
All right. So go for it. Let's see.
Well, there you go. That was verse with the thin edge, and then the massive heavy
intro
part
right
with
in there.
with the thick.
I love it.
But
so
it's
good.
totally doable to do that in a song, and basically you get the two different feels from one pick.
It's funny. I'm going to, like, now that you say that, it's interesting. Let's see what happens. Here we go. So close, yeah.
Nice.
Makes you really think. All right.
Should we say, like, don't put them in your eye? Is that
That's something that you can put in.
public service?
So that does it. I'm Paul.
And I'm Alan.
And thanks for watching Cooking with Sound. And definitely check out bogstreet.com.